In Ecuador, the impeachment process against President Guillermo Lasso under corruption charges was approved by lawmakers with 88 votes in favor and 23 votes against. To go on the matter, we dialogue with Maria Fernanda Andrade, political and social activist in that Central American nation. We welcome Maria Fernanda.
Hello, thank you for having me as the voice of many people here in Ecuador.
Okay, it's always a pleasure to receive you. So the Congress gave the green light for the impeachment process on President Guillermo Lasso to move on after weeks of deliberations and hearing the plaintiffs. So which is the relevance of this step and what says about the current political landscape in Ecuador?
Well, yes, yesterday as the National Assembly, at the Assembly, 88 of the 116 legislators approved the process to continue the impeachment against President Guillermo Lasso that was started previously by the Constitutional Court over embezzlement accusations. Of course, one of the most vehement congressmen from the official side tried to archive and hide the impeachment document, but yesterday, majority voted for proceeding the impeachment. The resolution reads that Lasso and Hernan Luque, the former president of the directory of the all state companies, allowed the continuation of food transportation contracts in favor of third parties, aware that they have represented a loss for the state. Consequently, the president of the republic knew about the structure of corruption in Flopec. No? So obviously, this is a legal and a minimum pretext to accomplish the popular will. Finally, majority of the assembly members, even the conservative members of Partido Social Cristiano, want Guillermo Lasso out of power. So I think that the National Assembly congressmen, they have heard us, they have done justice so far. We have to see what is coming.
Okay, so on Monday, Ecuador's Confederation of Indigenous Nationalities, CONAIE, issued the statements supporting the impeachment trial of Lasso, and also a pollster revealed that 81% of the population considers not only Lasso incurred in mismanagement, but that he must be ousted from the presidential post. In your opinion, is this the collective will of the Ecuadorian people?
Well, I think we have here, we are like tired. We know Ecuadorians are living one of the worst economical crises. We have millions of people migrating because of poverty level. We have 1,000 of killed people in jail. The level of unemployment has increased. The government has created horror and terror towards social movement. We know Lasso recently approved the free weapon possession, and people, of course, know that this is to control the social discontent. So I think that we are not well represented by our congressmen, Izquierda Democrática Pachacutic, that our left parties are not doing things like we expect, the people are expecting, no? So I think we have to expect the scenarios here. We know that there were treason to the nation. We know that there are many other causes to talk about bad things about Lasso's government. The scenario is still ambiguous. The strategy of the government and these assembly members is to create and verify that the trial process has legal flaws. We know that it's not true. They have one important ally, the state attorney, who is a shareholder of Banco de Guayaquil, whose owner is the Presidente Guillermo Lasso, as we know. So Guillermo Lasso must appear at the assembly next week, but he has never done so. And I think he will not attend. The call will be Thursday or Friday next week. There will be a debate, and the following week there will be the vote for the removal of President Lasso. So we are a little bit worried because we need 92 votes And yesterday we have 88 votes, so we need 4 more. The big problem, as you said, in the vote calculations is the party of the indigenous movement, which is Pachakutik, who were absent yesterday when in the moment of voting. No, there have been many complaints of corruption to the Pachakutik and other assembly members. So I think the social pressure in this moment is very important, is very essential. The other scenario is cross death. It's another option, but power, but the government does not support this, because if there is an election, a popular election, Lasso and this tiny group would never win. So if Lasso, the third scenario, if Lasso continues in power, his line would be fascist, of course, with support of the military and police leadership to control power. So we have to expect to wait to the week.
So, Maria Fernanda, we have a last question for you. In recent days, Lasso declared a state of exception for some of the provinces in Ecuador harshly affected by gang violence and for drug trafficking violence. Some people, some experts, said this could be maybe of an excuse of Lasso to turn over and to find a detour from the public opinion on himself and trying to focus that on the social organizations and other problems in the country. Do you think that could be a strategy? Is that a way that Lasso has to maybe alleviate the situation over him?
Of course, I think it's a marketing situation, a marketing scenario. He's trying to arrange to fix his image. So, of course, this is a measure, a difficult measure. We are sure that this will not solve the problems that we are having here. We need more investment in social, in the social fields and health. So this is a strategy, of course.
So, Maria Fernanda, thanks for your time and presence hearing from the South.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so regarding the current political situation in Ecuador, we were talking to Maria Fernanda Andrade, who is a political activist and also a social activist in Ecuador.